Your subconscious mind cannot differentiate between fact and fiction. Whatever you tell it, it believes. If you tell yourself you're a loser, your subconscious mind will help you get there. If you tell yourself you're a winner, your subconscious mind will help you get there. The power of the subconscious mind is so strong that people actually say, let's say you're selling a house. Okay, any realtors in the room? Raise your hand if you're a realtor. Okay, people say if you're selling a house, if I'm the seller, I'm the person that owns a house, and I'm the seller, if I will visualize myself getting the check and cashing the check, I have a better chance of selling my house. Now, I don't know why that particular thing works because I'm not a Ouija board guy, but here's what I would tell you. When I put myself in a positive position to accept good, good tends to happen to me. And the difference is, generally, me. Most of the time, what's stopping us from being successful is the crap between our ears that we keep telling ourselves that's not right and that's negative. And if you will start telling yourself something positive, it can work for you. In 2009, I was in the Leadership Rapid City class, and we were supposed to come up with a project in 2010 to make Rapid City better tomorrow than it is today. I had an idea in my head for a lot of years about public speaking and how we could bring an event to some place that would have 4 public speakers similar to what they do today. 4 professional speakers start at 8 o'clock in the morning, run until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, lunch in the middle. People would buy tickets, they'd come in, 12, 1,500 people, and we would change their lives one day at a time. I wanted to put that together, and Leadership Rapid City gave me a chance to do that. So in 2010, Day of Excellence in Rapid City started. I went to the class and I said, hey, I have 3 of the 4 speakers booked. And they said, well, where are you going to get the 4th one? And I said, I want to be the 4th one. At that time, none of them had ever seen me speak. And I said, I'm going to need a little trust here, because I'm not doing a tryout. But I want to be one of the speakers. And so they said, okay. So I was getting ready to give my talk, and it was going to be something like this, but it had some stuff on goals, but it had power of positive and those kind of things. And I was going to tell people you can be what you want to be, you can do what you want to do if you just believe, if you just tell yourself. And I was going to stand on that stage, about a 25-year veteran in the military, in the worst shape and the fattest I'd ever been in my life. And people were going to look at me and say, nice message, you're a liar. So I had 93 days to get ready for the event, and I had to get back in shape, and I had to prove that you could do what you wanted to do if you just believed and you set your mind to it. So that night, I'm sitting on the couch eating a bag of Cheetos trying to figure out how I'm going to get there from here. So Tony Horton picks that night to start selling P90X on TV, right? No, Tony Horton had been selling P90X on TV for a long time, but until it became important for me, until I made a goal out of it, until it became important for me, I didn't see that commercial. But I called and I ordered it right up. I said, I'll take that P90X. I've got 93 days. Send it to me. And they said, well, you're lucky. You're going to get it in one day because you're the 4 millionth caller or whatever. So I got it the next day. So you know what I did? I waited 2 days because it's a 90-day program. You don't need those, so you know. So here's the other thing I did. I wrote that goal of where I wanted to be, but here's the other thing I did, and here's the power. Here's the thing I want you to take away. I wrote positive affirmations to go along with my goal, to go along on my journey. And my positive affirmation was, I am physically fit, in fantastic shape, and weigh less than 220 pounds. At the time, I was fat, out of shape, and weighed almost 250. I never hit 250, okay? Even though my wife says I did. So I set my goal. I wrote my positive affirmation every day, 6 or 7 times a day. I told myself, I am physically fit, in the best shape of my life, and weigh less than 220 pounds. It was not true at the time. But my subconscious mind doesn't know that, does it? And every day, for some reason, I drug my fat butt down our downstairs, and I put myself in front of that TV, and I did that P90 communistic X, right? For 90 days, and on the 90th day, I stepped on the scale. I was in the best shape of my life. I weighed 218 pounds. Now, you know if you're trying to make it under 220, you take everything off to get on that scale. I'm not asking you to have a visual, but I will tell you this. My wife happened to be in the room. So I walked out. I said, hey, baby, what do you think? I am in the best shape of my life, right? So she looked at me and said what every husband wants to hear. You're an idiot.